Yeah, we'll start off with some community stuff. Like my guys might have saw, we just finished the Twitter faction war between the factions. Winner was Arco. They had the most followers gained. I know there's a little confusion about the event. We'll definitely do a better job planning it and kind of explaining it to you guys next time. Um, but the goal was for each faction to see how many followers they could gain specifically during the period of the faction war. I know Othon had their account up before the event even started, so they were sort of at a disadvantage, but they almost still came back and down like I think 8 followers. So still a great job with them. They'll be getting, I believe, what was it, Schaefer? 4,000 talent to the treasury, 3,000, something like that, somewhere in the range. They'll be going straight to the treasury. The team can use. And we picked 3 winners of art makers that will be getting 1K each. With that being done, we've got a new faction event coming for you guys tomorrow. It's going to be the Talon usage event. Going to have a whole write up for you. It'll be much easier to explain then. But basically, everyone will be competing and coming up with ideas for the best use cases for Talon. And similar to the last event, winners will get Soul and possibly some Talon and stuff. Or Talon and possibly some Soul. Besides faction events, more Discord type stuff. Hopefully, you guys saw we brought on some alpha callers, Legolas, Mubin, and Dakota. They're pretty well known in the space. They call at some other projects like Immortals and some other groups like that. They've also founded LinkedOut, which is a educational type Discord, sort of similar to what Gaius and the library are doing, but it's free, open source. So if you guys ever just need to learn more stuff about Web3 and NFTs and DeFi as a whole that you don't know about, totally go check out their Discord. They have a lot of awesome information there. Um, Planning going forward for this week community wise, we're going to be doing a little bit of a redux of some of the server role names and just the Discord layout. So don't be surprised if you see some channels missing, names changed, things like that. Just doing a little cleaning and updating. Um, We'll also be expanding the alpha caller, or not alpha caller, sorry about that, the whitelist hunter role, with adding a couple more people, just making sure that we're on top of all the best opportunities in the space, and just getting as many pre-sale and whitelist opportunities for you guys as we can. I think that's that for community wise. Starting in, let me look at the calendar. I believe 2 weeks is when we'll start doing our artist spotlights. So start looking forward to those. There's going to be a ton of one artists and project artists that you'll definitely recognize that are going to be coming on and making some work and auctioning it off or raffling it off in the black market. Um, we have our raffles. I know they're down right now as we're doing some updating to the dashboard, but they'll be coming back on within the next couple days, most likely. And with that, we'll start the next batch of raffles. We'll be doing a We Sleep Koala, Toys R Us NFT, the Fellas and Talon, some Liquid Capital NFTs, and a Lily. So stay tuned for that. Definitely gonna buy some tickets myself. So Schaefer, do you want to go in and talk about the new mobile update type stuff with the Brave browser?
For I guess we can kick it to Chronic on that note because I don't know exactly what we're going to release as of now on updates on that side. So Chronic, if you're here and you want to dive some tech updates, when things are going to come out or time frames people should be having their eyes peeled, right? If you are here.
Yeah, the thing is that we're finalizing like the black market auctions at the time speaking. So they will be like up and running quite soon. Um, and in the meantime, we also have been like reworking a bit like the whole website. So we got like a responsive website this time that is not just like the usual MVP website that we used to have. So I mean, on the user interface, it would be like um, yeah, a bit better for you guys. I hope. But yeah, that's basically what we're currently like testing right now. And same again, it's just going to be like basic functionalities, I would say. We will add up like more stuff going on in the next weeks. But the most important thing right now for the IT is like to focus on like delivering core is just like the last sprint um, right now. So yeah, the idea is like to go for it and to deliver you like a usable product that we will, I would say, where we will incorporate like more utilities and more nice to have features afterwards. But yeah,
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, no. I know you guys are doing a lot of awesome background work, and you've made tons of progress on both core and auction house, and a bunch of little quality of life improvements too. So thank you guys for that work. Um, that's mostly, I think you covered most of the stuff on the tech side. Obviously, you guys working on core and the auction house. We can kind of go a little bit back into the artist spotlight, sort of. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but our Legends of Zoran series for the one of one NFTs is officially up on Magic Eden. The collection is there. You can go and buy them on secondary if they're listed, and they're available for staking and earning the same amount of talent as the normal UGS NFTs. So that'll be pretty cool. We have obviously some more already ready to raffle and auction off to you guys. We'll be getting those out within the next couple weeks, probably around the same timeline as core and auction house and all those things hitting. And no, I'm definitely excited to start showing you more of that art.
Yeah, the next one of one will come right before the black market artist spotlight, like the one of one artist we're going to bring on. So we'll do another community choice, which one of one you guys want to see. So yeah, super excited about that as well.
Did you want to honestly, staying on this topic of art, I would love to hear some of the feedback from you guys out here on what you've thought of the one-on-ones so far, and if you love them, hate them, if you think we should continue doing it in the same sort of similar to the PFP style where it's like their upper body and their head facing right, or if you guys would like us to explore some more just alternate angles, types of NFTs rather than just a portrait, that kind of stuff. So if you have any feedback at all or questions regarding it, add your or raise your hand up. We'll get you guys up here on the stage.
Yeah, that's awesome. Or just type it in the chat if you get shy. That'd be great. Or even if it's subjects, if you want to see, if you'd like to see Jake or Chronic as a one of one, or I don't fucking know, maybe like Donald Trump, like some crazy stuff like that. Just type it in the chat. That's pretty fun. Brainstorming one of ones is one of my favorite things to do. It's like relaxing, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, no, I see
Yeah.
Razakin brought up Pixel
hmm
Angel, and like that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I love that idea, especially the pixelated aspect. We haven't yet had artists explore using other, art styles like pixel art and things like that. So yeah, no, definitely that's definitely something we can look into. I know an awesome group of pixel artists live here on Solana, so definitely a ton of options to choose from.
Oh yeah.
I'm recording this town hall, Schaefer. If anyone's typing questions in chat, if you want to go check them out, just so I'm not moving around the recording.
Okay. In general. Any updates on royalties? Um,
Not yet.
Chronic. Yeah, Chronic. Do you want to give any sort of update on why or how the process of getting to paid royalties is going, or enforced royalties?
yeah, the thing with like enforcing the payments of royalties, like this idea of migrating like to X Labs is unfortunately something that we won't be able to do on the technical side. Because of diverse reasons, which are basically the fact that they're not really staking NFTs, where they're a protocol. Um, it is just like something in the back end, nothing like on chain staking that we would require actually for some later implementations, especially like the liquidity pools. So yeah, this is something that we won't be able to do with their solution. Um, and also we have like very specific things that we basically need to implement like for certain of our features coming up later. Um, Not going to get too much into the details, but yeah, the idea there is that we also have like a whole UI for that, and their UI basically their backend cannot be strapped like on our UI as well. So there's like multiple reasons I would say that technically would mean like a rollback into like some work we've already done and we are currently also looking into. Um, but we already have like some other I would say lead to to implement like this kind of like um, how do you call that royalties? Checkup I would say in the future. But the thing is that we would like I would say preferably to go for like an in-house solution. Um, but the thing is that as we have like everyone like on the working on core and finishing off like the auctions, we have like um, we will have like to wait I would say after core is released for having like some workforce available to get on these aspects. So this is yeah definitely something we want to implement, but it's not like the I would say top priority. We tried like to go with like this other kind of solutions, but yeah, on the technical side, we need like very specific uh, things that have to be like a bit handmade. I would say like hand tailored, and the people who've been already like talking to are not like very keen into like modifying what they already built. So yeah, that's a bit like the summary of like of this topic, I would say.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that's did a good job explaining. Short terms, the code and everything not compatible, basically, for everyone that doesn't understand the technical side. Uh, but yeah, I'm sure there's some more questions on like
Um, yeah, yeah. There's one more for you, Chronic, before you go. I know it's getting late over there. Chappelle asked about when the claiming fees for Talon. I guess they're high, or maybe yeah, that would be my assumption is they're higher than normal. So I guess the question would be,
Yeah, yeah, this is also something we want to solve with like I would say after core, because basically we're going to for now the thing is that in order to move fast, deliver like a staking mechanism and start work, I would say like start implementing like some core mechanics that we didn't implement yet. We needed like to move swiftly and get like some cardinal staking mechanism in order to stake. So the idea later, once core is released, is to have like our own because basically now if the fees are high, it's just because we're paying like cardinal to basically use their protocol of staking, but the idea is like to move to our own. As I already mentioned, we will need like some other kind of like um, tailor handmade kind of coding. So anyway, we'll have like to come up with our own solution after that. So yeah, we'll definitely lower the fees because there's no point for us like into having high fees for our users.
perfect. So, Soul Investor, you're up here. Your mic is muted. If See if we can hear you now, maybe.
Yeah, it should be good now. Sorry,
Perfect.
I was just having some internet problems, so I
No, you're
couldn't even
good.
hear you guys for a little bit there.
All good, my man. All
Um,
good. Welcome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Uh, Basically, my question's mainly around core. Is it still scheduled to come out sort of towards the end of the month? And if so, do you guys have like any sort of videos planned that sort of shows how to actually use the platform?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like Chronix, you can go give him the date. I'll talk date wise stuff. I'll talk about the rest.
Date wise, yeah, the thing is that we should have it by the end of the month. The thing is that we really want to do some extensive testing. We will also be releasing it like into an alpha version first. So this is like what it's planned like for the end of the month. Uh, but yeah, the thing is that um, I mean we don't want to release like um, I would say something that is like having some bugs or something. So yeah, we definitely would be testing out this thing like it's extensively. Um, and if we have, even if we find like something, that's always like the issue. You know, it's like if we find something on the way, uh, there might be a bit of delay from here to there. But we really want to be sure that this is safe and that you guys will be able like to use it like safely without having like any concerns. We've seen like recently a post about like Rainfire, for example, that had like some issues in like just some uh, rewards that being calculated and stuff. So this is definitely something we don't want like you to experience. So yeah.
Yeah. So basically, with that being said, uh, like he said, an MVP sort of alpha will be ready for you guys even before the core beta. And with that, if you've looked at our development leak from I think 3 days ago in announcements, there's a little sneaky utility that not everyone was able to notice, but I'll give it away for you guys here in the town hall. What you'll be able to do from our dashboard is use Core directly from there. You'll be able to purchase NFTs from using Core at as little as 33% simply by pasting the URL and link of the listing for your NFT, whatever exchange it's on, and putting it into the dashboard at the section within the picture. That kind of stuff is what will be available to you guys beforehand, just so you can get a little taste and play around with it and see how it feels, see how it works before Core is fully available for you. Um, there were a couple pieces to your question. Besides that, what were you looking for?
I can hop in there a little bit. He was asking if there's going to be like a hype video or like a product
Oh
video
yes,
as
totally.
well.
Yes,
There's
yes,
going to
yes. Go
be,
for it, Shane.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, we're gonna have Street Beast, our 3D artist from our initial marketing push. He already made a product video as far as a nice 3D one that kind of shows how you would use it. Not very much in depth, but more for hype and to look cool and look nice. But then there also will be like a step-by-step video, I believe, in the approaching days to core release. We're kind of harboring them for the hype push that we're looking to do.
Oh yeah, that's awesome to hear because like I was actually looking at that screenshot 3 days ago, and I was sort of just thinking to myself, how will this all work and come together from sort of the user's perspective. Sorry, my throat's messed up. So that's awesome to hear. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, of course, of course. And on top of just a video, we have a ton of spaces lined up to sort of do core product demos and just talk about the utility itself. I think our soonest one that's meant for us to focus, heavily on core and showing off the UI and all the things that are ready for you guys. Is a week from today. We'll on the 30th of January. We have a space with Monkey DAO, SMB. So definitely don't miss that one out. Miss out on that one. It's totally going to be alpha dropped. Probably some cool sneak peek threads dropped from Jake, whatever he normally pins in the space. But definitely be there for that one if you want to see more info on Core.
Oh, I got an interesting question. Wait, did I lag out again?
Nope, you're here. You're go ahead.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, I just got to double check. Okay, so what you guys are building is somewhat of a difficult product to build. It is complicated, and it hasn't really been done before. So I guess the question is, how did you guys manage? And sorry, from what I understand, the development of Core actually began in January. So we're not even a month in. Even by the time the project releases, since it's releasing this month, it still wouldn't be like, a full month. So how did you guys actually manage to build a product like this so quickly?
So I'll. That's actually a little bit of wrong information in there. I'll let
I
Chronix give you the
wish.
exact timeline. Yeah, if only it took us a month to build core, but I don't know Chronix. It's
Previous,
been
yeah,
what, close to a year now.
yeah.
Yeah, basically we started like engineering like the solution, I would say, on this kind of like complex product. Uh, like yeah, a bit less than a year ago, I would say we came up like with this mechanics um, and how to engineer these solutions like step by step. Um, so yeah, that took like quite a lot of thinking initially, I would say, and trying to find like what are like the technical solutions to these things, and yeah, looking into like some models that already have been like tested in the past or in other blockchains, and trying to combine like what was the most interesting part of each of them, to come up with like our own and unique product. Yeah.
Oh, that's super awesome. That's super awesome. And I guess that just makes so much more sense. All right. So another thing is, of course, you guys have. So I don't quite know what the technical term is. I think it's API or something like that. But you can basically purchase these NFTs of Magic Eden with collections like DGods moving to ETH and Youth moving to Polygon. Will I be able to do the same thing for Youth after it moves to Polygon? Will Core still work for the NFT?
For now, not, but this is definitely one of the main goals of the company and of the project as it is like to move cross chain, because of course the problem we were solving on Solana is like a 10 times bigger problem and issue on Ethereum, for example, which still represents like today more than 65%, I think, of like the total value of transactions NFT wise. Solana is sitting at around like 20 or something, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean the thing is that also moving from Solana to ETH means like rewriting like the smart contracts from Rust language to Solidity language. But yeah, this is definitely something we also plan to. Solana is the place we start all this, but the idea to expand our solution to other blockchains is definitely something we have in our minds.
Awesome, awesome. And if you guys don't mind, I got one more question. Uh, so the sustainability of the project as a whole is obviously super important. Um, how how would you guys actually? How would the project make money from Core?
Yeah, so not
So
sure
yeah,
exactly. Oh, you can go Chronix if you want. You can let me do it. Save your
it's
voice.
yeah. I mean, it's with the fees. We have like a taker, like some sort of like what we should call like a taker and a maker fee. We have like a fee taken, for example, when you pay back fully your loan, um, which if I'm not mistaken is like for non-holders is 1.5% on the amount that has been like lent. And if you, for example, want to sell your NFT like prior to completion of like the payment is like 5%, and basically it's half if I still have like the right numbers in mind for the users.
All right,
For the users, for the holders, sorry.
Yeah, so like basically no interest or anything like that. We make all the money strictly off of just the fees from trading. Just to make it a little simpler, it's 5% for non-holders that buy an NFT using Core and don't pay it back in full before selling it. Um, if they buy NFT through Core and then eventually just pay off the entire amount 100% and they take over ownership of that NFT for themselves, they only have to pay 1.5%. That fee is cut in half or more for holders. I believe it's 2.5% for the trader fee and 0.5% for the holder
Yeah,
fee. But
yeah, you're
yeah,
correct.
so very simple. That's the main mechanism of funding from Core.
makes sense. Makes sense, guys. Thank you so much. I've asked a lot of questions, and I appreciate you guys answering all of them.
No, totally. Thank you so much for coming
You're
up and
welcome,
asking
buddy.
them.
Cheers.
So
Cheers.
I'm looking at the time. It is 4:59 p.m. EST. We have a space in 1 minute with, I believe it's a nice little group. We've got the
Solana,
Solana Yacht
Solana
Club.
Yacht Club.
Yep.
Yeah, sub-DAO of Bored Ape, and let me see. There's an ETH project that's coming out from designers of Cartier and some other high fashion brand. So they might be giving out whitelists there, but the plan is to wrap up this town hall in a few minutes, and everyone shoot over to the space if you still want to hang out, and we'll talk UGS, we'll talk Solana Yacht Club, the new project, and all hang out over there. But yeah, I guess to wrap it up, next few days, by the end of the week, keep your eyes open. Raffle and auction house will be live, and a lot of things happening there. And then core MVP, keep your eyes by the end of the month. We're gonna have a lot of shit happening. It's gonna be a lot of new people coming in, so be welcoming and thank you guys so much for coming out. I don't know if Chronic or Socrates, you want to say anything else, but that was awesome, you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for stepping in for the town hall. We'll see you. We'll see you in Twitter.
Yeah, no, and just to piggyback on Shaper said, it's been a quiet couple days, but it's not for no reason. Keep your eyes open. Got a lot of big stuff coming.
All right, thank you guys. See you on Twitter.
Yep. Peace.